Okay, once again, Bohemian Boys were making some sour mash whiskey, trying to call in the hogs, hog baits. Believe me, I've tried it all. This year I'm trying something else a little bit different. I got a different approach. Actually, it started years ago, but basically, you can throw corn on the ground, sour mash, whiskey, crap, whatever, dead fish, garbage. The hogs are going to come in, clean it up, and disappear. What you want to do, hogs root for a living, make them work for it. You want them to put your stand on their route. Now they ain't gonna, you can probably call in a hog from 200 yards away with some stink bait. But the deal is if the packs are moving around your area, you want them to come by and check out your area. Just like you see them tearing up a hayfield, they'll keep coming back to it till something runs them off. So you want to have attractant there, but just throwing corn out, the feeder's the perfect thing, but throwing out the stink bait and stuff doesn't really work. But what I do is get you one of these squirt bottle. Go get you some of these fish oil tats. It's supposed to be good for you. Deal is it's oil, it's fish. Hogs hang around creeks, they're eating dead carp on the side of the creek bank or whatever, so they're used to the stink of the fish. Put a handful of them in there, mix it with water. I put some vitamin C in there because these taste like oranges, kind of got a sweet smell. I don't know if it does anything. Add some multivitamins, gives them a little minerals. We're making hog wild here, it's supposed to be full of minerals. I didn't put the sugar up here, and I didn't put the salt. Put a little bit of salt in there, put a good handful of sugar. Be warned, it's going to ferment and it's going to try to blow this thing up, so leave the top cracked. Speak from experience, it will tend to pop. Now you can make 5-gallon buckets of this crap if you want, but the deal is when you spray it out, the residual oil in this is going to stick and it's going to have an odor. If you've ever opened up a can of tuna fish, you know what I'm talking about. Spray it on something they'll eat, like an old tree stump, something like that, down the side of a barky tree, and then leave this in your stand. Just keep spraying it. It'll make like a rub area. They'll come back to it. It's one of my other tricks. All right. Okay, this is another one of my tricks. I trap hogs. You just put corn in the traps. Okay. Now, what I do a lot of times is I go to the store and I buy this stuff. It's called fish sauce. It's used in Asian cooking. It smells like hell. Okay, tastes really good. It's really salted. It's made out of fermented fish and salt. Okay. Go on YouTube, whatever, Wikipedia, get a dictionary, look up fish sauce if you really give a crap what the hell this stuff really is. But it stinks. The only reason I use it is not that the hogs are coming through. It's been my experience that when I use this, I catch more hogs in the trap. Instead of catching 1s or 2s, I'll catch 3 or 4. Now, I could be full of crap, but that's been my experience. I've noticed when I use this, more hogs run in there. It's kind of like an added enticement. That's just the way it works. Like I said, it's kind of like you go to Grandma's house. She said, "You want a glass of milk?" You go, "Well, no, thanks, Grandma." But then she says, "Would you like some milk and cookies?" Well, hell, you're all over that. So what I figure is the hogs like the corn. I put the fish sauce in there. They're used to eating dead carp on the creek bank, whatever they find. It's an added enticement. It's kind of like milk and cookies. You can get this. It's $2 a bottle. I mean, Hog Wild, Super Boar Piss, whatever the hell that stuff they sell at Academy and all that is. This stuff works. The other stuff, I can't say it doesn't work, but hey, $2 for a quart of this stuff, and plus you can use it for cooking. All right, that's another trick. Okay, gentlemen, here's another trick I have. Hogs root for a living, so put them to work. This is one of my better tricks right here. Post hole digger. You know what these are. Use one. Go out to your hunting area around your stand, and if you got a big brush pile and you need moved, dig about 3-foot hole straight down. 3-4 foot hole, deeper the better. Fill that sucker with corn, and that's it. Just leave it that way. The hogs are going to come back. They're only going to be able to root down about 2 feet till it rains. then they will just keep coming back until they can get down. They're not going to be able to get all the way to the bottom, but they are going to destroy some land. But it gets back to that old hayfield. They're going to keep coming back, coming back, coming back. As long as there's holes there and corn, something in the ground for them to root, they're going to keep coming back to root it. It's just the way it is. That's just what they do. So put their ass to work, you know. Dig some holes. You don't have to dump any beer in there. Get it fermenting. It's going to start rotting anyway. It's going to start sucking the moisture out of the ground. Hell, it'll probably start growing. If your ground is real hard, you're going to have to hope for a rain. These are some tricks that I use all the time. I'm not no pro hunter. You know, I don't have all the fancy bullshit, but I'm telling you, I kill hogs. And these are just some of the tricks I use that work. They're cheap, and just figured I'd show you all them. And you can use them if you want. If you don't want to, that's fine too. Got a few more things coming up.